All right, well, to continue torturing ourselves for the month of January, I will be playing this fucking abomination of a game and see if I can make it through a circuit without jumping out of my bedroom window. I'd choose an exhibition match and invite people, but that's not happening, I guess. I know it's going to bring a lot of stupid fat jokes my way, but I'm going to stay humble and pick Homer. Why? Because I don't know who's the best. And frankly, I don't fucking care.
Homer Simpson versus Barney Gumble.
I'm going to kick your ass, bozo.
Okay, Barn. If I win, you owe me a beer. If you win, you owe me 2 beers.
In wrestling, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how drunk you get afterwards.
For someone as fat as you, I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack.
What the fuck? Did you bring out mustard gas into the ring? Dude, that's not cool!
Even if it was, the Geneva Convention didn't exist yet, so I can do whatever I want.
Fuck where you're going, idiot.
It's gonna take more than that to get rid of my ass again. Been impeached once, ain't happening twice.
Was he goddamn nice, Dick?
Don't tell me you got impeached twice. That's gotta be an immediate disqualification for presidency.
I'm getting real fucking tired of that beer mug. And you can suck my dick since I won my presidency. Even with 2 impeachments and got my mug shot. And is considered a felon with over 30 counts. So you can fuck off with your lame-ass opinion.
I can tell you've never wrestled before since you missed a perfectly good pin there. What a buffoon.
I could just whittle down your health bar so recovering from a pin is impossible.
I was around when Lincoln got capped in the back of the head, and I still can kick your ass with precision.
Maybe if you put down the beer bottle, that could be the case. But with your history with alcohol, that's a dream for you.
Really now, get tossed, loser.
Oh, you think you're a funny dead motherfucker, ain't you? I prefer JFK over you in a heartbeat.
So, did you take Joe Biden's medication by accident?
God damn it, I messed up my chance. Stop fucking laughing at me, Andrew. I will piss on your tombstone.
The fact you had a stroke, or whatever it was right there, made me crack up. I can't help it. Was your special move just kicking out on junk food so you grow larger? Here, I thought Taft was a fat bastard.
Stop fucking laughing at me. I'm getting sick of it. Just go down and stay down.
Oh, fuck's sakes, I'm screwed.
All right, time to actually do the pin and win the first round. Wish it was over already, but that's not how this fucking game works.
Well, credit to you. You got one off on me. Can you do it again, though, I wonder?
Just let it happen, dude. Let it happen.
I was about to ask, where did the music go? And then it comes right back. I'd rather listen to an untrained opera singer.
I'd rather mute it, but then it would just be Homer and Barney making noises, and people will start to hear white noise in their heads. Also, get fucked, old fossil. I'll taunt on you for good measure before I win the round.
I literally couldn't do anything with having no HP. So take the W. Still got another round, though. I can steal the win.
The winner of this bout will be declared our new state senator.
New state senator? By golly, I will definitely be gunning for that position.
How the fuck are you gonna do that? This voodoo magic or whatever that brought you back to life for today isn't permanent, you know. Necromancy costs have gotten higher because of Joe Biden's economy. You could do a weekend at Bernie's with your coffin, but that would just be plain fucking stupid. Although Dianne Feinstein was like that, basically, so whatever works, I don't really care.
A simple no would have been a sufficient answer. I didn't need your long-ass reply. I just rolled in my grave for that.
I just noticed how characters are breaking their necks to look at each other. Who the fuck are these devs again?
Judging by their name, I believe this was made by a team of 8. Their manager is likely a silverback with a drug problem.
Didn't these idiots also make MTV Celebrity Deathmatch? Good to know this was handled with fucking care.
We could roast them all day. We got a wrestling match to finish. Focus, lard man.
Fucking lard man. You drunken shit stain. I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Today, Junior. Fucking hell, man.
I hate dealing with you old goddamn fossils for the love of God.
Dropped you faster than we dropped that Rebel Nuts guy in AI Force 1.
I would have accepted us being demoted via democracy reasons if that were time to end this match. Andrew Johnson.
Who the fuck thought bringing me back for a shitty wrestling game was a good idea? Wasn't me, that's for sure. I need a drink.
Homer Simpson versus Bart Simpson.
I'm going to knock you back a few years, Mr. Ron Paul.
I'll teach you to interrupt me while I'm watching a food channel.
After I win, I'll still respect you as much as I ever did, or ever will.
Unlike the young fucks that sully my last name, I know how to fight unscripted.
You and your anti-establishment rhetoric can kiss my ass.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of me rolling by your fat ass.
Gotcha now, you butt! You rolling around, it'll only delay the inevitable.
And I flagged the ref to show that I am being hit by a character who is this child's father in the show. And it's child abuse.
Oh, I'll always show you what child abuse is, Ron. You chose to be Bart Simpson, that's your fault.
You're just one of those criticizing motherfuckers that want to hang me for signing off on racial newsletters and pamphlets. I'm tired of hearing about it. Also, can you hop off my dick, son? Getting tired of being hit, too.
Chose to play a fighting game. And you're complaining about being hit? You can't have your cake and eat it too, you idiot. You also don't know how to play if you just missed a pin opportunity.
Not my fault. You had to choose the one that's bigger than America's dat if it were a person.
I'm not going to repeat myself other than it's your fault.
If only your daddy was here so he could beat you like a dog some more.
You bringing my father up in a shitty fighting game? Why? You can't come up with something witty, so you try to go for low blows? Rotten libertarian. Fuck off, you brat. Face it, you're losing.
Donald, I could have easily been your father. You're the brat.
You would have had to be 11 or 12 to create me. You just advocated for child marriage and child pregnancy, moron. Shot yourself in the foot.
Doesn't matter what I say, I'm 89, and if I croak, nobody will even know me, except for like a few who remember the 2012 election.
Well, depending on how the editor does his thing, people may start looking into you once again. Also get fucked, old-timer. Round one is mine.
I'll show you the wrath of Texas, boy.
Nothing I can't handle. Texas wanted to tussle with the government before. We can do it again. I do what I want to do. I don't need no fool in the tower.
Who said anything about fools and towers? Have you lost your mind already? You're making Joe look cohesive.
In the fit of pure adrenaline, anything can happen. Now sit down and let me end this quick so I can move on to the next loser.
That just means you are also a loser, Don. Maybe not literally, but when it does happen, you can't deny it.
I'm a winner in the people's eyes, man.
Yeah, I guess I'd be an arrogant asshole too if I grew up with daddy's money and blew up my stomach.
Ron, the only reason I don't fully hate you is that you didn't support my impeachment. Otherwise, you're just a rat.
You'd still hate me since you want to use military to stop protests and to strong-arm any uprisings. I oppose that.
All right, well, get taunted and go fuck yourself then. I don't need no wimp simping for me.
I'm still standing so I can still talk smack to your fat face, Republic puppet.
Go ahead and get back on your skateboard since that's all you were able to do. I am the champion in the making.
I mean, I'm just fucking around till I find heels so I can make a comeback.
Oh, you don't know how badly I want to put on the song Mama Said Knock You Out, but I can't because of the copyright shit. That song gets me pumped up, for fuck's sakes. Stay down.
Let me give you my answer to that. No.
Oh, but you're gonna. I can tell from here that the next time you go down, you're done for. And that's just when you grow up.
For fuck's sakes, get off me. And what's with telling me to grow up? Stop talking like you're reading another script. Oh shit, I'm indeed done for.
What the Don wants, the Don gets. Two victories for the one and only Donald Trump. Bring on the next one.
Ow! All right.
Homer Simpson versus Lisa Simpson.
What the hell are you doing here?
Homer the Magnificent will make mincemeat out of your meddlesome mediocrity.
Did I mention that I'm a devout student of the grappling arts?
Can't a woman have a little fun, Don?
Jesus fucking Christ, why did you have to pick Lisa, the one with the loudest fuck saxophone?
I knew it would get on your nerves, plus someone already has dibs on Marge, so I had Lisa as a backup choice.
At least with Marge, all I'll have to deal with is her cheese grater of a voice.
Don't you dare disrespect Nancy Mackenzie. She was a wonderful woman. I'm gonna make you pay for that insult.
What you gonna do, lose to me even though you got the most votes again?
Like bamboo shoots under my fingernails. That was a cheap shot and you know it.
Why do you think I've become so rich then? I don't punch up, I punch down. Way down. Stop with the stupid saxophone, you bitch.
How about no? If it's effective against your ability to play properly, I'ma just abuse it.
This is just like when people pick Odd Job in GoldenEye. Bunch of bullshit.
What was that? Couldn't quite hear you there.
Denny, I said it's a bunch of bullshit, Hillary. Fuck off.
Oh, kind of sounds like I got itty-bitty whittle twump almost crying. Good. I want you to cry.
Quit being so petty.
What's petty is you having a slapping match with your in-show daughter. Tisk tisk.
Oh, don't come at me with that. First, Ron Paul tried to gaslight me by using Bart, and now you're doing the same by using Lisa. You both physically chose to be here. I didn't do fucking shit but turn on the game and pick Homer. Come fight me face to face instead of running around brainless.
You better catch me then. I'm a loose goose.
I'm gonna fry that ghost and serve it for dinner.
All you think about is food. No wonder you're as big as you are. Could feed Africa with your diet.
And your mouth could actually win elections, but that's not happening, right?
With all the middle school insults you throw around, it kind of makes sense why you would want to annex Canada and purchase Greenland. Canada taught us why annexing them wasn't going to happen via the burning of our White House. And the only reason you want Greenland is because you legit fucking think it's all green and Iceland is the one covered in ice, right? Am I hitting it close to home?
What? No! That's not why I want Greenland. I want it so I have better protection from our enemies. We already have a base established there, so we have at least 1/10 of Greenland. Although it was in agreement with Denmark, so that doesn't really make sense. And fuck it, I just want it so I can open more Trump towers and ski resorts there.
I knew it was for something selfish and greedy. Do you even know how much of Greenland is even habitable? It rivals northern Canada for remoteness.
All I know is that if Russia decides to invade, I can't rely on just Alaska or the Aleutian Islands for defense. The more the merrier. Also, thanks for distracting yourself with your long dialogue. I can snag the win. Any last word of wisdom?
I got a few in mind. One being, get the fuck off me. And two, eat J.D. Vance's dick.
Should have went for heels instead of yapping, Hillary. Round one done. Round two will be a breeze.
I think you meant to say breeze there. Did you have a bit of a Glitch McConnell moment there?
Pipe down! I thought I said the word correctly, but my brain and my mouth were not aligned for a split second, okay? Mitch is going to have a wonderful retirement, I bet.
You're going to be able to get real close to him once you're done in office in 2029. You got all the time in the world after that.
Don't make me force a bill through that allows up to 3 terms per run, Hillary.
That just allows Barack Obama to run once again, Donald, and you'd lose.
After him introducing Obamacare to the world, no fucking way he'd win. Just like asking a gunman for forgiveness after he shoots your ear. What's with this game and having characters break their own bodies randomly? I just saw Lisa do some exorcism shit.
The beauty of garbage game design, my fat foe.
I hope Matt Groening strung these devs by their ankles for how bad this turned out. Then again, only Road Rage and Hit and Run were actually good Simpsons games.
I know you're trying to grab me, and I'm not gonna make it easy. Just because you say to grab him by the pussy doesn't mean you actually can, especially with your build.
It would be nice to have a block button or have a way to outmaneuver your opponent, but the devs did not think that far.
Finally, we can agree on the same thing. Ah, fuck. That probably did me in.
It may have been like a cold sore to me the entire time, but I can finally put an end to your sassy as fuck attitude and see who the hell called dibs on Marge. Better not be Kamala. I don't want to see her twice in 1 month.
Wish you the worst of luck, cheater.
Homer Simpson versus Marge Simpson.
I'm never going to catch a break here, am I?
Remember, Marge, winning isn't everything, so please let me win this time.
This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
Oh, relax, Donnie. Hillary's mean straight up, but you're gonna have fun with me, I promise.
It should be your husband here fighting you, not me.
The man can't even hire Secret Service guards without one being a horn dog at our house, and you expect him to grow a pair and duke it out with me in a game? He's better off as a meme with the door-kicking temper tantrum.
Well, whatever. Just don't be a bitch and don't bore me.
Excuse me? Did you label me as a bitch? Oh, hell no. You didn't just say that. Scratch what I said about Hillary being mean. She was perfectly justified in roasting your ass.
Now, for fuck's sakes. Oh, well, I don't really care. I'm sure the agent you canned had a better time than anyone else at that party.
You really gonna lose this chance for a pin?
Just wanted to get a letter to taunt your ass later.
You're a fucking asshole, you know that? I swear to God, if I lose round 1 this early, I'm gonna... Oh, I did a bitch! How the fuck were you able to get that off?
Holy fuck, did your connection shit the bed or something? That sounded horrible. As far as me winning the round, I'm just objectively better. And apparently Marge's hair can turn into a javelin. Nice. Makes bringing Maggie to the fight actually make sense.
Don't put your dirty ass hands on your white savage shithead.
You have a frying pan as a weapon. Equal rights, equal fights, Michelle.
Now you make me fear for women in the future.
Your husband made a healthcare system that fell on its face, and now the females you fight for have to pay thousands because they popped a baby out. So much for looking out for your fellow Americans, right?
Where's your magic wand that can make everything utopia-like? You want us to be like Europe and shoot up taxes to bring down those costs? We'd have people rioting in every state. Yeah, there's no real solution to it without paying heavy prices, Don. Even you know that.
That's why I want Canada. We can take advantage of their free healthcare system and apply it to the rest of us.
I wish I could tell Justin that because... That's so stupid. But the wait times are apparently bad now. They'd be so much worse with that scenario. 2 hours waiting now would turn into about 20 or 30 for something mild.
Stop hitting me with that frying pan, for fuck's sake. If you want a button-mashing match, I'll give you a button-mashing match.
The fuck am I supposed to do then? I can't throw it away. It's a part of her character.
Well, my solution would be for you to unplug your controller and just stand there while I take the win for myself. Genius, I know.
So far, I'm noticing a pattern where instead of strategically pinning down your opponent and winning properly, you just smack the shit out of them until they have no more health and can't move. Can I say that's a little bit unfair?
You can say whatever you want, but judging by me winning this here match between us, it's a solid strategy. On to the next one.
Good luck, since my hubby's up next.
Homer Simpson versus Apu Nahasa Pima Petalon.
Oh, what a
I'm
coinkydink,
gonna twist
right?
your head so far around you won't know whether you're coming or going.
Hello, steady customer. We have a special on beatings today.
Well, can't say you shouldn't have expected me, Don. She did warn you.
Wow, this is gonna be a match for sure. Can't say good or bad.
My goal is to win, so don't take me for a fool just because we're friends.
The fuck is this kung fu hustle bullshit? When did Apu learn to be like Jet Li?
How do you think he defends himself from vandals? Shotgun doesn't always work.
And it's something I would have never expected a convenience store owner to know. Then again, a lot of them are also Chinese, so it does kind of line up. Where Apu learned it, I don't know.
You and your stereotypes, man. It's like they're firmly grasped into your brain and you just can't let them go.
Apu just Naruto ran backwards. Sounds like a perfectly fine-tuned game to me, don't you think?
2001 was definitely a year. It also had Silent Hill 2 come out, so for this to come out the same year is astonishing.
I laughed at the people who built shelters in fear of Y2K ending the world.
Give them some slack, man. Bush almost ended the world by claiming a couple countries in the Middle East had WMDs and sending troops to fuck up the prosperity over there. I mean, Iran definitely had and has those, but I don't want to delve into that conversation too much.
See, this is what I want in friendly matches like this. No hostilities, just a fun time with friends while talking about whatever, you know? Unlike the last few who did nothing but insult me.
Who started the insults, though? You can't just say something like that and expect me, the parent friend of the group, not to question who did what first.
Well, it started when Andrew laughed at me, and I took offense to that. And Ron Paul was just a cranky old fossil who had beef because he's old and cranky. Hillary because she just doesn't fucking like me, and Michelle, well, let's not get into how that one started.
But let me guess, you called her a bitch, and she took it personally and made it her image the entire time, right? That one's on you, dude. That was it.
Maybe you should man up and leash her so she doesn't have to keep belittling you for doing nothing.
Watch it, Don. I'm gonna let that one slide since I know it's technically her with that insult.
I'm the only president out of you and Joe that actually does shit without having to ask my wife first.
Are you seriously labeling me and Joe as pussy whip? Motherfucker, I made Syria a parking lot in some areas. I did more in my time versus what you did. You rode Putin's dick theoretically the entire time. Russia is a good ally if it wasn't Putin in charge. Unfortunately, future rulers likely aren't much better, as most of the good ones got sudden death syndrome. What a bunch of bullshit.
Oh there, Obama. Those be fighting words.
We're in the midst of a fighting game, Donald. Little late for that.
Right. Well, still, those words get fists for a response.
You're the epitome of arrogance and ignorance, Don. You speak before you think, and you act with a business mindset only. I'm not saying Joe or Harris could have done better, but I hope to fucking God you don't make it even harder for the next president to try and fix. I had a tough time fixing Bush's stupid shit.
Can we not get super in-depth and just slug it out till the end? I think we're dropping viewer interest by the second.
It's just me, dude. I overthink and spend a lot going into detail of why I say X and X. Can't miss minor details in my world.
Maybe back in Joe's ancient days it was fine, but now we have TikTok mindsets to attend to. Obama.
No respect at all, Don. All my spiel for nothing. Fine, get ready for more Apu in your face.
I'm not allowing that kung fu shit to keep happening. Pack it the fuck in.
If you don't like it so much, just deal with it Adam Orth style.
Oh, now you're dating us, Obama. That name has been etched into video game history on the internet.
Gotta teach them young, Don. They must know.
Hell, this channel's editor is only a couple years away from having a midlife crisis. If he hasn't had one yet.
With the world the way it is, I'm sure he'll be fine if he keeps to himself.
Can you let up and let this end already? I'm already getting exhausted with this trash game and having to deal with long matches every time.
Well, let me beat your ass and get you out of this hell, pronto. Is it really worth it to you to continue?
Fuck yeah, it is. I heard Joe is in the lineup somewhere, and I won't declare complete victory until I've taken him down. I just hope he hasn't gone full Dark Brandon yet, though.
If he has, then God save us all.
Quit it with the kung fu shit, Obama. That's like a cheat code for you.
No, just nut up if you can, Don. Or shut up and lose.
You know what? You're right. I'm pinning to win, Obama. Thank you for the confidence booster.
I whipped you and made you scream.
Homer Simpson versus Krusty the Clown.
Who the fuck is this clown?
You're going down, clown.
Let's do it, fat boy.
Hi there. So about your plan for making Canada the 51st state, we're going to have to politely decline the offer.
Oh, it's the weasel again. If I so happen to even threaten Canada with force, you just run away on another vacation of yours, right?
That assumption may be correct, but I have no intention on actually convincing you otherwise. I'm just here to make Canada look strong, like we once did.
Right? When was that? Like during the Second World War, when you kept no prisoners and made Germans fear your flag? What happened after that? Did you lose your teeth because you got penalized for sending anyone who looked Asian into work camps?
We don't want to be seen as a threat and more as an ally to the world, although India can suck a goose dick for all I care.
Whoa, 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 what the hell was that? That's being incredibly racist, isn't it? What the hell did India do?
By sending agents from India to kill a Sikh on Canadian soil, allegedly. We have to say allegedly to avoid being seen as mean. I now regret choosing Krusty as his laugh is destroying my sense of hearing slowly.
Well, that's understandable, both aspects. But because you're a rotten little weasel that barely knew what a bad day was if you even tried, I'm gonna smack some sense into that dome of yours.
Bring it, loudmouth. I'll tell on you to England if you hurt me too much, and they're not going to be as friendly. I mean it.
Oh, please. The UK can't even have a proper leader since Boris left. The Queen was likely the glue that held everything together, but she went kaput, so yeah, that's not a threat anymore.
Can you please not try and choke me? I don't have great lungs if you've seen my parliament speeches. I need to constantly take deep breaths to seem intimidating. At least my kids think I can be intimidating.
Come off of that wimpy bullshit. We need Pierre to take your place as soon as possible so that I can talk to a real man up there.
I don't know if you've noticed, but my dad's been dead for 25 years. He can't do that.
Oh my God, the other Pierre Poilievre, the Canadian me. God, you're stupid.
Wow, you should have called him by his real name, being the millionaire's bootlicker.
Okay, just for that stupid-ass comment, I'm gonna win this round right the fuck now.
You really want this smoke, old-timer? Why don't you use some of that military defense budget to teach you real fighting lessons? I mean, I might need them too, so count me in if you do that.
Just when I thought you had some fire in you from the far past, you snuff it out with something stupid to say. Again, that conservative guy is gonna save your country, believe me.
I'm a liberal, so I can't really agree with that. It's against my policy to agree to ideas not shared within the Liberal Party, not even MPs like me, so it's not like I have a say anyway.
Oh, you do, Justin. Your next few words should be, I resign as Prime Minister and declare a federal election immediately.
Nope, sorry, it doesn't align with my ideals. I want to squeeze every last drop of my regime of terror until I am forced to do an election.
Passive-aggressive terror. Never thought I'd actually witness such a thing.
These people want better doctors and better living conditions, but how will I be able to afford my fuel-burning private jets to take a vacation over to all the fancy tourist destinations? The spas in some of these locations are worth a country's suffering, let me tell you, bud.
We ever annex Canada and make it a state or a few new states, I'm throwing your ass in prison for treason.
Then Russia and Iran and every other America-hating country will have a much bigger target to hit, right? Bigger isn't always better, just ask Texas.
Fuck's sakes, you have a point for once. Oh well, I can still kick your ass and tell everyone that I beat up Canada's leader in a trash fighting game.
I haven't even shown you my secret weapon yet. Here is what Canadians feel for every month I've stayed in power.
The hell are you talking about? Oh God, it's a hammer. Oh my God, I can't fucking move it. Such bullshit, let me out.
Harper can't save you now, fatso.
Why the hell must you be so evil? You had nice hair. All you had to do was be a half-decent person who can run a country at an all-right level. Why did you nosedive your economy?
Silver spoons need to be polished every once in a while, Don. You know how it feels to be so rich without a care in the world, right? Blackface couldn't kill me, so what can?
Oh, even with this victory, I can't really feel like I've done anything. Canada, please, do your best to get this guy out for your own sake.
Homer Simpson versus C. Montgomery Burns and Waylon Smithers.
Found you, Joe.
Homer, Homer, Homer.
Shut up and fight.
Who is this Joe? I'm Brandon, bitch. Now it's time to perish.
Ah, fuck. You've turned. Well, guess the only answer is to beat you senseless.
I'm a dark ruler, you pesky human. I can do whatever I want. Now be a good parasite and get mollywopped.
Nah, not my style. You're not even big enough to be a punching bag.
Seems like I've knocked you down already. Missed the pin, but there'll be more. I promise.
Fuck's sakes, the others weren't nearly as relentless.
Hesitation is defeat. Ishin taught me that one.
Motherfucker, when did you play Sekiro?
I've seen footage in this channel and went into the past to view the game through the editor's eyes. I know everything from back then.
Why are there many nooks being thrown into the ring?
It adds some spice. For an even better kicker, I can't be affected by it. Why? Plot convenience.
This is the worst thing ever.
The worst thing ever, so far. Yes, I quoted the Simpsons movie. What of it?
Fuck's sakes, I get caught off guard by that. Watch. This is gonna be my comeback no matter what.
So courageous for a man you seem to hate so much.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
You ripped that straight from Metal Gear Solid 5, you fucking actor. Okay, now I'm really gonna mess you up for trying to fool me using a quote from a game with such a mid-story line.
Okay, fine. You caught me, I don't got shit to say to you. I just want my fist to do the talking and to see you on the ground pinned the fuck down. I'm gonna try to beat Joe back into existence whether you want it or not. I want to insult someone and feel joy from it. Not some demonic entity that is as entertaining as staring at a brick wall. You must understand that, don't you?
Call me whatever you want. You took your sweet-ass time getting here and allowed me to assimilate and take control. Whatever plan you have, toss it. I'm not letting you win a round, and I'm certainly not letting you win the match. You've induced enough mental trauma with these bad games that it's spread into your little friend here, and that's all I needed to take control back. So in case you haven't noticed yet, you royally fucked up, Mr. Soon-to-be President. enjoy the rest of January with this event of yours. I'll have fun on my own.
Oh, thank God I made it in time. Sorry, Joe. This is gonna hurt.
Wait, who the fuck are you?
Did I do it?
Howie, my head hurts, and why do I feel so staticky?
I may have lost the fucking match, but at least Joe's back for now. And in terms of this game, I'm never playing it again. Fuck this game and fuck the developers behind it.